Hello, and once again, welcome to another episode of What I'm Drinking. A word about last episode in which we explored Buckfast, which we will never have again, because it sucks the serotonin right out of you. I was kind of sad the next day. I wasn't hungover, I was just... that stuff just saps the life out of you, so I guess you need more of it, but... never again. Today is something that's been in my basement for a while. I was in the wine and beer business for about 12 years until the late 1990s and had assembled a pretty reasonably nice sized collection of booze. And this one's has been kind of forgotten about. I never went back to it, never drank it. Haven't had it since the mid-1990s. It's been sitting in the basement. It's been actually in 3 basements. It's been in the first apartment I lived in, then another apartment, and then the house. So it's been in 3 different basements for about at least 15 years. So, and it is not a wine. It is a beer. It is a Belgian beer. It is a Goose, which is a blend of 2 different types of lambic beer, a newer lambic and an old lambic. It's from Belgium, and it's made by the Lindeman's brewery, and it's called Cuvée Rene, and it's from 1994. So this is a 17-year-old beer, and it's been sitting in the basement for about 15 of those years, and it was $5.99 when it was purchased, the original price tag on there. And this is a risk, so, because when I pulled it out, I don't know if you could see, I just took it out of the fridge, you can see some serious sediment has been thrown here, and who knows what's going to come out of this. But I've looked it up on the internet, and I've seen that some people have aged it as well, and they've had good success with this particular beer. It's a sour beer, and it's supposed to be very champagne-like. It's been a long time since I've had it. It's not my favorite style of beer. I love Belgian beer. They're probably the most interesting of all the countries. And this will have it still has a cork, and it will also have a cap. So we have tools to open up both. This is my Moosehead bottle opener, which I got with a 12-pack of Moosehead. First thing you do is you open up the cap, and there's a cork in there. And oh boy, that's a nasty, dark-looking cork. I don't know if you can see it. It's a black cork, and I have a black screw pull to open it with. What a coincidence! So let's see what happens here. It was in the basement. I pulled it out about a week and a half ago, and it's been standing up ever since. Listen to that. Still got some fizz. There's a little cork on the side. Expected that. Oh, emergency. The whole cork did not come up. It's okay. We're prepared for these things. And if necessary, we'll just push the cork into the wine, into the beer. So that's done. Let's Ooh, there. All right. I'm going to pour it in a champagne glass.
It's very quite foamy.
Let's get another glass. Got some of the dregs in that. So let's see what comes out here. It still has a lot of fizz for 17 years.
Hell yeah.
It smells very sour. It smells fresh. Come here, try it. My wife is sitting in her chair reading a book, watching this very skeptically. She doesn't believe in the power of aging.
Oh.
This is actually quite good. Aging is a good thing.
I'm getting a little... Oh. It's kind of gross.
There's a little cork in there. It's a little cork in there.
Oh. Does it look into a fish tank? All sorts of like floaters.
I mean, it's throwing some sediment. I admit that, but it's 17 years old. It's going to throw sediment. This is actually pretty darn good. Watch the cork. You want another glass?
Oh.
But it is still quite.
From the bit of cork in my mouth, it wasn't bad. Thank you.
It's still quite. I mean, look how fresh this is.
Yeah, that's better.
17 years in the bottle. It's still fresh. It's not overly sour because when it's really young and really fresh, I mean, it'll clean your teeth. That's how acidic and sharp and crisp and sour this beer is. But it's settled. It's smooth. It's delicious. And I wish I had another bottle of it, but it's not to be. $5.99. It was back in the mid-90s. Lindeman's Goose Lambic Beer Cuvée Rene 1994. If you see a bottle of this,
and it's
get
17 years old.
It's delicious. I mean, it's almost champagne-like. But you know, you can, and it's still very sour. It's a lambic.
It's a little cremola foamy.
Cremola foamy. The Scots says.
The foamy fizzy is a little tart, not too tart.
Aces. I've done good here. Very good. And you will too if you try this beer. You'll take some of the...
This one's okay, but that one was a bit...
Take some of the... I mean, look at that. It still has a head going on in there. And bubbles. And cork. Oh my.
It's, it's almost a bookie. It's almost like slightly old books in a good way.
It's musty. It's old. It's delicious. And it's got stuff. Look at that. It's gunky. It's gunky. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know. I'll have some more of this. It's not a pretty color. It's not clear. But it's darn good.
It's golden.
So this is another episode.
Like golden gum.
Golden gum?
Glue.
Glue.
It's the colour of glue. Golden gum.
It's another British thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't get it.
I don't get
You're not hip. Daddy-o.
Until next time, happy drinking.
Cheers!
Cheers!